Hey everybody! If you're interested in being part of a big project, then you're looking at the right video. Hey, I'm Steve Dolbin. I'm a fairly well-known sculptor, and I make large, nothing this large, but fairly large outdoor monumental sculptures. This piece, I have to tell you some of the background. It's a really great project that was started, gosh, about 8 years ago. It's a monument to the Eastern Woodland Native Americans. And it was conceived by a wonderful person, a patron of the arts. And a lot of the materials were paid for, but then that person came down with cancer. So it's been in limbo for a few years, and I really need help finishing this project. It would be such a touching tribute to not only the Native Americans of this country, but this particular person who made the project happen. I'm going to show you the model and a sketch and talk to you a little bit more in a few seconds. But I wanted you to see the piece sort of in its entirety. It's one of the largest stainless steel sculptures being created by one single person, me, in the world today. But we need help. I need help finishing this piece. As you can see from this early sketch of the piece, actually this sketch was done in Harrisburg at the mayor's office. The piece was destined to be on the eastern bank of the Susquehanna River, and it was inspired by the Native Americans who called that part of the state and the river valley their home. In the river, the Susquehanna River, there are all kinds of Native American petroglyphs from thousands of years, and I've studied them pretty intently, and on the surface of this giant, essentially abstracted river form, we're going to have the petroglyphs be there. Now the fabrication is getting close to being finished, but the problem is it's all on my volunteer time. I have a long history of doing a lot of public service and community service kinds of projects. I'm a professor at Shippensburg University, and my students, they're actually helping me with this project. And if it weren't for help and caring from the community, I wouldn't be able to do anything, in my own studio. I really do a lot of projects that are funded by me personally or by the community. So anyway, the reason for this video is to tell you a little bit more about the sculpture, and hopefully you're interested. Obviously, for your financial backing, you'll receive some original artwork. Photographs of the project, and drawings and sketches, original sketches, and then some small welded steel pieces for those who contribute more. I'm going to just show you the model here briefly. It's changed a bit. The dynamics of the piece are a little bit different, but you can see the scale of the piece. You can see how large it would be when it's placed. And we're still not sure about the final placement. There are a couple different locations. There's one where a proposed museum is going to go. But what I'd like to do is at least finish the fabrication part, so I can take the sculpture, put it outside in an outdoor environment here on my property, and then continue to work on it. I'm not asking for the money that would take to install the piece, just the backing to finish the fabrication of the piece. If you become part of this project, think about it. Your name is going to ever be associated with this amazing monument. There are not many monuments of any kind to Native Americans in the east coast of our nation. In the model, you can see how the piece will be upright and on its side. When you looked at it in the intro to the video, you saw the piece laying down in my studio. So this is to give you a sense of what that piece will look like, and I have a little figure to give you scale. So the piece is all stainless steel, so it will always it will always maintain that outside look. Now the surface of the piece will be brushed and polished to look like currents of water, and then on the surface will be island-like elements. And in this model, there's stone, but I'm thinking about doing it in another material, Core 10 steel. And then on those island-like elements will be large renderings of the pictographs of these ancient images that the Native Americans left behind. So this gives you an idea.